Okay, you're going to create three versions of your logo. And as you see from the example, you need to have a title, a background image, or rather a background shape, and an image to go in front. So you can see all these have titles, a shape, and a image. So I'm going to show you how to do that in Publisher. The best way, you can just go down in your search. It's also under Microsoft. So if you click down here and go underneath M's, you can find Microsoft and Publisher, or just type in Publisher and then double click to open. I already have it open, so we're going to go there, and when you start this, just do File, New, and then click on a blank document. Once you have it open, you are going to create your first logo. So first you want to use WordArt. So I would go to Insert on the menu bar. All these are menu bars, and then you get other choices below it. That's why it's called the menu bar. Click on Insert and then WordArt, and then pick a WordArt. So we're going to kind of go, they don't have it actually, they just have bottom and top. Let's try with a actual circle around it. So we're going to do WordArt and then type in Chuck Wallace, because we are a team and should be plural, and you get this nice circular round word that says Chuck Wallace that fills the whole thing. And we'll talk about how we're going to fill and shape, outline, and do all that, but let's get our picture and our image first. If you know how to search for an image, look on the other link in this assignment, and I teach you how to search for a transparent image. So you can stop here and go ahead and watch that video. And after you're done, come back and finish up with the logo. So we're now going to insert our picture that we saved. And as I talked to earlier, there was one that was transparent, and you can see this one covers, and one that was not. So this has that white blank background. We don't want that one. We want the one where we actually search for a transparent part to it. You can see now there's no white space into the square of the shape that it was saved in, so because it was transparent. So after we do that, we are going to insert a shape. So if you go to menu bar on insert, and we're going to do shapes, and you get multiple shapes. You can do a lightning, a heart, some kind of star. Let's try this star. Alright, you can always search for shapes online if you don't like any of them. You can see we kind of have three random colors, and they're all in the wrong order. They were placed, how they were placed is the order they appear. So the last one I got was the shape, which actually should be the back one. So if I send it to the back, it'll go all the way behind all three of them. But you can see, maybe I don't like the color, maybe I want to match some of this. So maybe I want to match the outline. So right now I have that star. Since I have that star selected, I'm in the shape format for the star. So if I do outline and actually use my Doppler, or eyedropper, I guess you call that, not Doppler, you can click on a color of any shape, and it'll change my, since I was on the outline, it'll actually change the outline of the shape that I click on. So let's fill this Chuckwalla word. So again, since I clicked on the word Chuckwalla, it goes to format. Now I'm on the format of my shape. And actually I lied. I'm actually on the shape itself. So I want to be on the word Chuckwalla. So if I click on that, double click on it, and right now I have a outline and a fill choice. So let's go ahead and use something similar. So let's maybe, I'm going to use the shape fill of this and do the sampler, and I click on that. Let's see how that looks. Maybe not going to work, right? Maybe I should switch this. Maybe I should switch the fill to more of an orange. Like I said, we should have probably three colors, and then I can do the outline, which I have that of a darker color. And maybe I want to weight that outside color a little bit more, so you really matches better with the logo. Alright, once I have them, I'm going to align those. So let's line them center. So that one's selected. I can select the next one by holding shift to get multiple selections. So now I have 2 selected. Now I'm going to select the back shape, so now you can see I have 1, 2, 3 selected. I'm going to line those center, and now if I move them, since they're all selected, they move together and they are completely aligned center. Maybe I want to play with that background a little bit and change it to make a larger size. I can change that around to make it a little bit better, but that's basically a logo. When you're done with this, we are going to place this in Word. So File, Save As. Let's go to our logo. I'm going to go back to our image files. So let's go to Documents, Images for Logo, and this is, we'll call this Finished Logo. I can save it as a publisher file, which is probably a good idea. So I have a version of one that's actually something I can come back and change because I saved it as a publisher file. What we should also do is save as, and save this as an image file, a JPEG, and it's called Finished Logo and JPEG. So now the final thing you need to do is insert 3 of these into Word. So you need to insert picture, and let's go back to Documents, Images for Logo, and you can say I have my JPEG file. You can't see the publisher file I saved because I just have picture files, and those are usually JPEGs and stuff like that. If I do all files, you can actually see my finished logo, my publisher file, in that same folder. But since I'm on picture, I'm only seeing images that are saved in image files like JPEGs and GIFs and things like that. So this is a .jpg or JPEG. So it's an image file. I can insert that. It's a little bit big because I want to do 3 of them. So I'm going to click that corner and drag it and make it smaller. It doesn't move around because of my wrap text. If I wrap text and go to through or in front or any of that, I'll be able to move it. So if I do through, so now I can move it around a little bit. Alright, so once you have 3 on a document, you can file and save this document and save it to somewhere where you can remember where it's at. So Documents, and maybe just you create a new folder for technology work. And this is my logo assignment. So I'm going to save this as logo assignment. Alright, so my last technology work, logo assignment, and then upload it into your classroom for this assignment. And that's it.